Today, my video topic is all about the very important tools of tracking your budget. So, no matter how much money you have, you need to track it in some system. So, the first is by hand. And when I travel, I track my money by hand. And sometimes when I'm sitting on the couch, I will also just add up what did I spend my money on today? Because if there is something that makes me crazy, I take $100 from the bank and before I know it, it's gone. And then I'm like wondering, what did I do with that money? How often does that happen to you too? That we take money from the bank and suddenly it's gone. So I love using cash. The feel of the money is something really special. But for my bigger expenses, I use a spreadsheet. I have a monthly spreadsheet where I track my income. Sadly, only two, my husband's income and my income. But look at my expenses, a whole lot. And these expenses don't vary a lot by month because your mortgage, your insurance, all of that roughly stays the same. But what you have left then, that is what you can use to spend on for things such as food, travel, entertainment, and perhaps if you're saving for something, that is all your discretionary income. There are also many apps. Used apps in the past, but I just realized I love my spreadsheet more. So there are over 100 different budget apps in the Apple Store or in the Google Store. So if you like to do or use an app, use those. There is no right or wrong. Each one of us need to figure out what we like best. But I think my all-time favorite budget tool is my little savings jar. When I want to take a trip, I label my trip and I save for it. So you can see here's foreign money in here. I love often when I just count my money and I can see how much I have saved. And I have a little note in every time when I deposit my money from my savings, I take it and I keep track of it. That way I can see how close am I getting to my goal or when can I take my next trip. So what tools are you using to track your budget? Please leave me a comment. Maybe I can learn something from you as well. And remember, as always, to like, subscribe,